Hey you guys, so we're doing a little impromptu video because I got my parts in the mail. As y'all know, I have the red line pillar here. Well, it's not really a red line pillar, it's a black pillar, but it's like the red lines, and I ended up doing the black roof trim. Well, it doesn't really look right with all this shiny black, and then we've got this nasty blah. I tried using the Trim Restorer products and nothing really worked. So I found these and ordered them. Piano black, and they've got the full 3M tape on the back, and they are a little bit bendy. So we are going to see how well they do. Okay, that's what we got. That's the website and all that stuff. I got them off of eBay. We're going to find out how good they are. Not which side they go on, because there is going to be a right and a left, front and a back. So you can even see with these little guys how they're cut. They're not cut straight. So we're going to match everybody up and find out where they go. So the little guys definitely have a thicker end. Hello, camera. A thicker end and a thinner end. And then they do have a taper cut. Match them up, see who seems to fit the contour the best. The little is definitely to the bottom. See? If you pick wrong, it's not going to go very well. See, your cut's all off at the bottom there. So this guy is definitely the correct one. So we're going to write on here, ow, dry her, up, and obviously the bottom is going to be your dead ringer giveaway. That looks decent. That looks, see the bottom, the cut's wrong on the bottom. So that's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. And we know he's not it. So the ones that were super duper off on the bottom, we know are going to be our other side. We should have a matched set here. See how one is slightly larger than the other? And we notice our pillars are two different sizes. So there we go. We've matched those guys up. Driver, driver, up, up. I'm just going to want to double check. Position 1, position 2. Okay? I already washed this with soap and water and wiped it down. Now we're going to get an alcohol pad or paper towel with alcohol. Alright, this has been saturated with alcohol. And I've been looking for really nice ones at the junkyard and haven't come across a set yet, so I'm giving this a go. I've never seen these installed in person, so just videos and pictures and whatnot. So I hope they're as good as they look. We're going to find out. Look at that. Even though I washed it, this one's going to be really bad. The whole idea is to make sure you don't have anything that's going to mess up your adhesion. Cool. There's a clean, fresh one. Probably about as good as we're gonna get. Yeah, so it's not as bad. It's getting better, but I can't believe this is taking 3 paper towels. Oh, these are disgusting. It may be coming from these edges, I'm not really sure. Could be all the dressings over the years. Yeah, we're like right there. Quickly grabbing a microfiber just to get any lint. That rubber is doing nothing but sloughing off like yick. We'll look very closely at how each piece lays, and then we'll get to sticking. It looks like it pretty much has an equal gap all the way around it. It's going to be hard for me to film that and hold it straight without like being up in your face. I'm going to set you guys over to the side. Ideally, you want to peel down an edge because you're going to want to be able to stick it slightly, but then make sure that you can still get it back up to remaneuver. And I'm trying to hurry because if I do this in the garage with the lights, I'm going to be dealing with the bugs. I'm not pushing it down yet. I'm letting this roll hold me up while I get my measurement. And I want to keep it centered. I don't want to push it too far back or too far forward because the edges of these plastics are rolled. And the last thing you want to do is get it on a roll where it may lift. Okay. Now, see how I work that down to avoid getting any air. Now it does have a protective covering on top. I'm going to let that set. We're going to go to the next one because I don't want to go pulling and yanking on it straight away. Same deal here. We'll check how it sits. So you kind of have an idea what your goal is as you're doing this. This one is not cut quite as nice. We have more of a curve on this side. So it is going to have to run slightly forward, but we want to match it to this one. Okay. I don't want to do this in broad daylight when the sun's out and real hot either. Okay. Our biggest trick is going to be to match that bottom. I am going to pause you guys and quickly do the other side. Okay guys, again that's them with their protective cover on there, and I fought with the other side to get this, so me being slightly off back here, that wasn't me, that's because of this cut down on the bottom. This one is slightly off. Their rear one is just ever so slightly off. All right, let me get it started. Maybe I just have wimpy fingernails, but I could not get these little edges to peel up. Side one. Looks like black glass, doesn't it? Of course, I'll get some more footage in the daylight. I have to gently pick at the corners. I'm not going to wad this up because I want to keep their information. We have just beat the bugs. They are coming out in spades. All right. So what do y'all think of that? There, I'm turning off the flash. Let's see what little bit of natural light we can get from the sun. So you can compare that to the pillar. The trees, you can tell the shine. So yeah, it's a shame they don't make it for right there. Although then, you know, you'd run into all kind of trouble with the mirror. At least those two match. But yeah, that's pretty good. And like I say, our fitment, you know, we're on our edges. Pull y'all out a little bit. Definitely looks a lot better than that ashy gray. I'll get some footage tomorrow outside when the sun is out, so y'all can see it in some natural light. But yeah, I think we're good. I think we're 10 times better than we were with that ashy plastics. All right, guys, it's the next day. Fortunately, we don't have a bunch of glaring sun. But there are the pillars installed. What do y'all think of them? Much better than the those ashy looking discolored versions. And yes, I tried the Jax Wax trick on it, and nothing seemed to clean those up and make them look nice. But yeah, they just look like a painted panel, and they match with the black roof very nicely, in my opinion. Again, what do y'all think of them? Despite that slight fitment issue on that rear one, which I don't even think you can tell from here where it matters. And here's our other side. Again, that secondary one over here gave me fits, but I think it came out just fine in the end. Okay, guys. Yeah, you're gonna hear me harping on this just cause, but please like and subscribe. Let's get this up in the algorithm so that other Saturn Vue owners can see all these items that are available and how to install them and how to take care of our views and keep them on the road. I'm tired of seeing them in the junkyard. I mean, granted, I get to take advantage of that and use the parts and pieces, but still, I hate to see a good vehicle gone to scrap when there's little things that can be done to keep them on the road. Okay, guys, take care.